Hello everyone, welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Today is the 24th day of our family surprise blanket. We have 34 in total, so we're getting close to the end, I guess. This has been so much fun. So, if you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so very much. I've got several in the last day since I've talked to y'all even. Thank you. If you have been my subscriber, you're just coming back to watch, even thank you very much. I appreciate each and every single one of you and all of your sweet comments. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate it. It's been like an emotional morning. Anyway, I'll get into that all in a little bit. So, okay. If you are new, however, I would like to thank you so very much for coming by and taking a chance. What is going on is my family and myself, along with my dear friend Miss Angelia over at Crocheting House Mouse, are doing scrappy projects together, because who doesn't like scrappy things, you know? So, at first Miss Angelia made a scrappy shawl, which if you have not seen it, you need to see it. If you have seen it, I'm pretty sure you know how much you need it in your life because it's stunning. So she's now making a scrappy rug, and her husband goes in her craft room and he picks out two colors and she adds that to her blanket. She is combining the two colors, which looks so neat, and she makes 2 rows a night so that her and I can both complete this fun little project that we've been doing together on February the 28th. That'll be our last day. So I'm so very thankful that she's doing a second project with me, and you guys need to go check her rug out too because it is looking so cool. I love the colors that her husband's picking like to go together. They look so neat, and then like up against the colors that are in the rug, it's gonna be good for real. You guys need to go check her out, not only because of her shawl and her rug, but also because she is beyond sweet. So you won't regret checking her out because she's so much fun to watch. I feel like I've known her forever. We could just talk forever. It's like one of those, I feel like she's one of those people that you don't even have to like say hello. You know what I mean? Like if you haven't seen her or talked to her in a while, you could just pick up your conversation right where you left off the last time or just start talking about whatever. Those are the kind of friends I like. So she's a sweetheart. Check her out, please. I will link her below because I officially know how to do that now. So anyway, I've been working on it for a few days. I think I got it down. So, okay. So here, my family, along with myself, I said that the other way yesterday, and it drove me crazy. So anyway, my family and myself are making a surprise family blanket. Excuse me, I'm so sorry if you're new. I clear my throat. I really apologize. We have surprise balls from Miss Kayla over at Llama Mama Kayla. I'm sure you all know who she is. Once again, if you're praying people, I ask that you please say a little prayer for her. Or a big prayer for her. Be even better. We have scrap balls from her and a cute little stitch marker from her. So I have a husband and 3 kiddos, and every day is, each of them have a different day. And whomever's day it is picks out a ball of yarn and our family activity for that night. And this has been so much fun. So, okay. Last night was my oldest boy's night, and he picked this really pretty orange that I said looked like OSU orange. It's kind of a burnt orange color. It's so pretty. So it's not really exactly OSU orange if it's kind of burnt orange, but it's so pretty because look, all the good colors that it brought back out. I'm gonna drop it. Okay, so let's see, we started right here. This was the lime green that my daughter picked. And she said that this lime green and this orange, it looks like Winifred Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. Because I thought that I was putting it together. I'm like, oh, that looks like Halloween. I like that right there. I like that a whole lot. And she's like, that looks like Winifred. made me like it even more. So this is my Winifred spot in the blanket. So anyway, so it went right there, and then I thought it might make it all the way around. It didn't quite, because our blanket is getting really big, guys. Kept going. It almost went all the way. 3 sides. And then back to here, and our super cute stitch marker, also from Sweet Kayla. So it has this far for making it all the way around. So that was a good size one. I love the orange. It brought just like each color just pops. So it's so wild that you kind of forget about these other colors, and then you add a color and it's like, oh look, there's orange and orange and orange. It brings out all those colors. It's so cool. Okay. Excuse me. So we had quite an eventful night. He chose Xbox games, so we did that for a while. The kiddos played Xbox games. We all just sat in there and hung out together. They played on the big TV. My boys, well no, actually my middle boy made Chinese. He made dinner for everybody. It was so sweet. My daughter made snow ice cream. I saw that Jane from Scraptastic Yarn makes snow, she called it snow cream. It was a little bit different than how we do it. She said vanilla, and it may have just been sugar. I don't remember. But they make snow cream. We make, we call it snow ice cream. That's what I've always called it my whole life anyway. And it's like a can of Milnot, sugar, vanilla, it's, you know, all the good stuff in the world. And then you have that with snow, and since it's been snowing so much, there was finally snow on the trampoline, so they got their snow ice cream for the year. My son played the guitar for a while, which was really cool. He learned a new song yesterday and like nailed the solo. He's like, I learned a new song, and just came down here and was like, played it. It's crazy. Anyway, so after all that, like our little just kind of like eventful night, we watched Animaniacs for a while before, and then we watched The Simpsons again. We've been starting from the very first of The Simpsons, back whenever it wasn't so wild, because the new ones are kind of warped, kind of weird, but the old ones, that's what we're watching, and they're fun. So anyway, so we watched Animaniacs, and then we watched The Simpsons. So that was our night. Okay, tonight it is my husband's night. He picked the yarn. His night is different. I'm just going to say that. So let's see what yarn he picked. Got a little basket. Got a little bag. Okay. Seems like a big one. Okay. Can you guys see it? Ooh. That's really pretty. That is, there's pink, kind of like a salmon color, and a really light aqua. It's like a light pink and a hot pink. That'll be cool with that orange, and then the Valentine's color. Let's see. I always lose my stitch marker. I think I'd learn to stop doing that. But no. It's always right next to me too. Okay. That right there. Oh, that's gonna be cool. The Valentine's color, and then that kind of orange will be in that. And then the blue. That's going to be really neat. I love the colors that they're picking. It's so much fun. So like I said, we don't have a whole lot of time left to do this, and I've had such a fun time doing this. I think it's so cool that Angelia is doing this with me. I think it's so cool that we have yarn from Llama Kayla. I think it's so special, like all the memories that we have, and so each day, like, I can look back and know what we did, and I have it all written down, and so like I can, all of our fun little projects. It's so cool. Okay. And we do have so far 4 things that we have not done. Harry Potter movie, Sonic movie, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie, dadgum laser tag. You always still have not done laser tag. So we have just this little bit of time to finish this, and I'm making sure that everybody gets their night. It's only fair, so we may just like watch all those movies and have laser tag once it warms up, because it's supposed to be like in the 50s next week. It snowed again today. So anyway. Okay. So everyone's going to get their day. Everyone's going to get their thing. because this blanket is too special to skip somebody's day. So, alright. So like I said, tonight is my husband's night. He told me that he has a really good something planned for our like finale day. Technically our finale would be like baby girl's day, but I think he's going to try and see if she'll trade days, because he has something really good, he said. But he said that it's not fair that I've been doing all the work and that I haven't got to pick a day. And I told him that I felt like they were doing all the work and I just got to crochet, which was pretty cool. And I got to come on here and talk to y'all, which is really cool. So I don't feel like I've done any work, but that's just my own thing. But anyway, so he told me, so sorry for my voice. He told me that today he wants me to pick, or tonight, should I say, he wants me to pick. So, okay, so I thought about it. I don't know if he's going to like this or not, because it's stuff that I want to do. I know the kids will think that it's fun, but anyway. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, we live in the country. We, like, eating in town is a treat for us. I cook a lot. My husband cooks a lot. My kids all know how to cook, because I figure that's my job as a mama. Like, when they leave here, not only do we homeschool, so therefore they need to know how to do, like, have, you know, a good education, but also they need to know how to cook and clean and do their laundry and all of those things, because one of these days, you know, they're going to need to know how to do that. So they all know how to do that. So we honestly don't, like, go out to eat very often. So, okay. What does that say? Oh, like, it says let me pick. Okay, that's what he wanted me to do. I'm like, what does that say? Okay, anyway, so for my night, he's letting me pick. So, they all love pizza. That's like their favorite. I want them all to go to Pizza Hut to eat. Obviously, the dining area is closed. COVID is super scary around here. So everything's closed down. It's like sketchy enough going just to get a pizza, but it'll be okay. Anyway, so I want them to have a treat, because they don't get a treat very often. I mean, we'll like get treats, but you know, like going to have pizza and that whole thing, that's like an exciting time. And they've said that before. They're like, we know it's special because we just go sometimes. But anyway, because we all enjoy cooking and family time and stuff like that. So anyway, plus we live in the sticks. Okay, so we're gonna go get Pizza Hut, get root beer, because you can't have pizza without root beer. That's weird. So anyway, so tonight, because we haven't done this yet, after we bring our pizza home, because like I said, we can't eat there, so we're coming home. We all really like to play board games. So far, no one's picked board game night, which I'm kind of surprised. Skip-Bo is my game. I don't know if you guys know what Skip-Bo is. It's a card game where you just basically, if you count to 12 when you know your colors, it's super duper easy. My grandma and I. Yes, sir? Absolutely. Yes, you sure can. Okay, that was my baby boy. Alright. So my grandma and I used to stay up till like 2 in the morning playing Skip-Bo, listening to Merle Haggard and Johnny Cash shirt, just saying. And Vern Gosdin, that was like her jam. But anyway, and so we played Skip-Bo all the time, so Skip-Bo is very, very special to me, so we're going to play Skip-Bo. We got a game for Christmas called Villainous, that's like all the bad guys from Disney, and they've only started to play it one time on Christmas Day, and then we kind of got sidetracked and stopped playing it. So I want to play board games, and then I don't know what this says either. I can't read my own writing. Oh, okay, so I thought about maybe watching our movie for Movie in a Stitch C, but I don't know, which would be Coal Miner's Daughter. Spoiler alert, in case you haven't seen that. Haven't seen my Movie in Stitch video, spoiler alert, but I think I'm going to wait on that one, just because I think it'd be fun just to have like a cool, night. So I want to watch The Labyrinth because that is like one of my top 3 favorite movies ever. I love the movie The Labyrinth and I could watch it anytime. My husband's not a huge fan. The kids all like it. And I also want to watch Snow White because I haven't seen that one in a long time. And that's just a classic movie. I love it. So anyway, so that's what I would like to do for my night since I get to pick, and it's kind of weird picking. I don't know. So it took me a while to decide, to be quite honest. So Pizza Hut, board games, movie night. For sure some Skip Bo. So we may play Villainous, I don't know, but for sure some Skip Bo. So anyway, okay. So thank you so much for watching. Do not forget, please do not forget to check out Miss Angelia. I will link her below. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my goodness. But anyway, her like shawl is gorgeous. Her rug is gorgeous. You must check them out. Trust me. And like I said, I know a lot of you came here from there. Thank you so much for coming to hang out and taking a chance. And I know that a lot of you are making this blanket. By the way, this heart square, hello, is a tutorial here on YouTube by Ophelia Talks. It is called How to Crochet a Heart Granny Square. I forget that almost every video, but I know a lot of you are making this blanket. That is so neat. Like, I'm serious, I can't tell you guys how cool that is. That it's just like, I'm gonna make this and we can add scrap balls to it and that'll be a fun video. And there's people making this blanket. Thank you. Okay. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you guys so very much if you watched to this point. I have some other little something to say, and I'm already 16 minutes in, so I'm going to try to make it quick. Whew. Okay. I know a lot of you have been praying for me and have had me in your thoughts, and I'm like overwhelmed currently. This has been the craziest week. So, okay. I don't know if you guys know, I got approved for a medical trial, which is awesome. In just a few weeks, I'm going to be, pray please, that I get the real medication. So I could get the medication, I could get the placebo. Anyway, so that's huge. Okay. A while back, it's been, I think it was even in December, it may have been the 1st of January, but I made a video called My Eosinophilic Gastroenteritis Story. I honestly, it was like 80 some views. Honestly, that's like oodles more than I ever thought it would get. I thought maybe 1 or 2 views. I thought, hardly anyone would. Anyway, so I appreciate you guys that have watched it and for your support and all of those things. My prayer in making that video was it just one person. That was like a really hard day making that video and just putting like all of that out, all that information, all that. I mean, it was my life. It's like everything. So it was a really hard emotional day. I made a video twice. I held on to it for like a day and a half before I even posted it. I watched it probably 15 times before I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Today I got a comment from a girl who is not very old. She's on the verge of them diagnosing her with eosinophilic gastroenteritis. Like, so I've told you guys, it's rare. They're like, it's very misdiagnosed. It's very rare, very hard to diagnose. Well, it's not really hard to diagnose. It's just that they don't look for it, I guess, really. Anyway, I got this comment from this girl who watched my video and who was like, oh my goodness, I do this too. I have this too. I did this too. This was also a thing. This was also a thing. And it was like so crazy to like hear someone else saying like, that's all I wanted, you guys, when I made that video. Just if like, I really thought like, it'd be cool if a doctor saw this to be able, like, maybe if they were misdiagnosing someone and they watched this and had that one patient that maybe, they could help out, that'd be neat. But if someone watched this that had it, to like knew, or that I could in some way help, or they can some way like help me, even, like, that sounds selfish to say that, but like just to like find somebody, because it is so rare. Like I said, whenever I made that video, I could find like 3 maybe videos about it online. There's hardly anything anywhere about it. And it is like so cool that, I mean, she's a straight warrior just to like go through this and to do all this, and she's not that old. And I just think I think it's so cool that I found, that's all I wanted. That was my prayer when I started this. It's like, if just one person. Sorry. If just one person watches this and just understands and knows, like, and I can read their thing and then be like, hey, I've had this, and this, and I can read that and know that it's real. And like I said, I've had doctors, my new doctor, should I say, I've had doctors my whole life telling me that it's not real and that it's psychosomatic. And I've had my new doctor now telling me, I'm sure you've heard it's psychosomatic, and it's not. But to have another person with it to tell me, like, they've had migraines too, and they also have been misdiagnosed with fibromyalgia, and also been misdiagnosed with stomach stuff, and knew that there was no way that that was right. Like, that is so cool to like know that there's someone else out there. And I'm sorry for like my ramblings and my whole thing right now, and I don't even know, like, I just cried and cried when I read it, because it's just like, that is so cool that it like says she's not very old. So I just ask y'all please to keep her in your prayers, because she's like right in the throes of it all, and my heart aches for her. So okay. Anyway, sorry. I just think it's so cool. That was like and I prayed about it like hard. Like, do I even post this video? Like, is it even worth me putting like all of my stuff out there, everything out there? And it was like, like, Lord, if just one person just hears me and is like, just I connect with one person. Anyway, okay, enough of that. So, yeah, so I thank you guys all for the prayers, because I don't even know. I'm just so overwhelmed. This has been a crazy week. I don't know how else to say it. So I'm really looking forward to which we've had family night, every night. We always have, like I said, and don't get me wrong, this blanket is not our only reason for family night. We've just gotten a lot more creative. Like, every now and then we'll have like nights where my husband and I watch movies and the kids, do their own thing, but 99% of the time we have family night. We've just gotten a lot more creative. So anyways, I'm really excited tonight though for like board games and just like hanging out with my peeps. So I'm very excited. I'm very thankful. I can't even tell you guys. I'm gonna get off here and go ball so I don't cry on here, because I'm trying really hard not to. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for your insanely sweet comments and all of your prayers. And I can't even begin to tell you how much you all mean to me, and how much all of those comments mean to me. I love each and every one of you that leave those comments. You know who you are. There are several of you, but I need you to know. Thank you. So, once again, thank you if you watched to the end of my ramblings. Y'all know that's what I do. So, I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day. Please stay safe. I'll talk to you very soon.